What's up, everybody? It's your man Christopher Burton, the People's Podcast, along with my man HBT, who's in audio because he is doing what he does best, and that's eating.
Boy,
That's
you
right.
stop tripping. What's up, everybody? What's up? Tell me, boy, I'm about to get down.
He about to MC Greasy Lips. Boy, MC Greasy Lips is what they call him out there on the streets.
I'm about to do what it takes, boy. I'm about to get a little bit of nourishment into my bodies, guys.
Man, you joking had all day. Wait till the pool cast time to go.
Man, you must be out your flipping mind. Boy, I've been doing things. Boy, I've been working on the podcast. Boy, working on podcasts, putting shorts up and things like that. Boy, making memes and all kinds of stuff.
Man, you could have been eating a ham. You could have been eating a ham sandwich during all that time. But you could have had a whole loaf of bread during that time. Boy,
you're a stone trip, man.
Boy, I'm
life
dead
is
serious.
Life, man. Life is life. What's going on, everybody, man? Welcome to the Straight Up Wrestling Show. As you come in, you know what to do. Hit that like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell if you're over here on YouTube. If you're on Facebook, hit that like, share, join.
Yes, sir.
If you're on Twitch, you do the same thing that you do on YouTube.
Yep.
And if you are over on X, formerly known as Twitter, then like, share, tweet, and retweet, and tell them what else to do, Christopher Burton.
You need to follow. You need to follow us, Trevor. I mean, seriously, y'all need to follow us for real.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it. What's up, JL? I see JL is in the house.
Oh, Lord, Lord, here you go. Here you go. See. Man,
right.
Yeah. The Jets won, man. The Jets won. Yeah, they won, JL. They beat us, man. It was a typical trap game, and we gave it away. We gave them the win. I mean, there's just no other way to say it. But you know what, man? It was one of them losses that you need to take because a man can learn a lot about himself when you get popped in the mouth.
Oh, there's no.
You know what I'm saying? You can learn a lot about yourself when you get popped in the mouth. Either you're gonna fold or you're just gonna come out swinging the next time. And I feel we're gonna come out swinging next time, man. So that's how I look at it, man. But hey, it's all good. JL, the ref didn't, man, ain't got nothing to do with us, JL. Yeah, I can't relate. We won today. Yeah, y'all finally won today, boy. Y'all finally won the game, boy. Man, a cop out, man. Ain't no cop out, man. Look, we lost, man. That's all it was. We lost, man. I mean, it is what it is. We took an L, but guess what? I'm still riding with them, man. I'm still riding with them, JL. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just got y'all's second win of the whole year. So what you talking about?
Ride and die all the way.
Hey, Green Randall, what's up, Green Randall? AEW show ROH, more respect. One of the most historic wrestling promotions of all time, where multiple of the all-time greats got their start. It needs to be on TV instead of a streaming service. You know what, man? Green, we've been saying that for a long time, and we've been saying it for a long time that they should, be on TV versus a paid to play streaming service, so
exactly,
but it is what it is, JL, man. Tony Khan, man, he don't understand stuff like that, man. He just wants that money. He just wants you to pay him. JL, I've been out of the wrestling loop since Wednesday. I heard TK throwing tantrums, and yeah, man. Well, JL, basically in a nutshell, man, this past Tuesday NXT went up against Dynamite. It was a special Dynamite on Tuesday because it was Tony Khan's birthday. So they figured, hey, we'll go up against NXT. Well, NXT, WWE figuring, okay, you want to do that? This is what we're going to do. They put all the big stars out there, and they killed them in the ratings. They killed AEW in the ratings. And Tony Khan saw the ratings and lost his mind, lost his ever-loving mind. This joker went on there talking trash about John Cena, went on X talking trash about The Undertaker. He just went full crazy, man. And it really ain't got nothing to do with the talent because guess what? If they wanted to, they could have had them jokers on there any day of the week. Any day of the week. And,
exactly. This is nothing new. This could have happened a long time ago.
Exactly. But WWE took it in a slap in the face. It's saying, hey, we're gonna put our show against your show.
Oh yeah.
They were like, oh, y'all really want to step up and do this? And they figured, AEW figured, oh, we got Edge, we got all these ex-WWE stars and whatever. We can hang with y'all.
Exactly.
No. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they got spanked. They got spanked. And you know what? Sometimes a man needs to be chastised and you really see the character of a person when that stuff happens. And Tony Khan, he really needs some character building from somebody, his dad or somebody. His dad obviously was too busy, making all that money to be around his son and teach him, hey, teach this guy manners, man. Teach this guy how to act in the business world, in the world in general. Because, I mean, that was just a 4-year-old kid, man, just throwing a tantrum.
Pretty much, man. I mean, pretty much. That's all it was, man. I mean, so,
No, JL, I'll be on the camera in just a little bit, man. I'm going to eat this food first, bro.
He up there eating a Big Mac and stuff, man. He up there. JL, the pretend Panthers got skin. Man, the Panthers are trash anyway,
they get
man.
They all the time, JL.
Any team named Carolina gets whooped. That's all there is to it, man. Any team named Carolina just gets whooped.
No, not the North Carolina Tar Heels. North Carolina Tar Heels undefeated. They beat y'all last night. They beat the Miami Hurricanes, Chris.
Man, whatever. Whatever, man. That don't matter. Look, man. They ain't got nothing to do with nothing, man. They ain't got nothing to do with nothing, man. You tripping, man. Anyway. JL, sometimes you need to be humble, whether it's getting a bad grade, an indicator not to be so cocky with class, or getting fired because you wasn't taking it seriously. You right, JL. You right, man. You right.
No doubt.
You right. Man, Ray Underwood. Hey, part-time, man, you tripping, Ray. You was tripping, man.
What's up, Ray Underwood?
Harry, hold on. I got to go up because I'm froze, man. So, hold on, y'all. All
right, Chris will be back, guys. I'm here. On audio, I'm doing the audio right now. So I get finished eating. All right, Chris said, hello, Chris and Harry and Straight Up Wrestling family. What's up? What's up, Ray? What's up to everybody, guys? Like I said, hey, this right here is Dropkicks and Bodyslams. Pretty much, we're just putting down things that done happened through the week, man, within the last couple of weeks of wrestling. So we're going to be talking about a lot of different things, man. So you guys chime in on what, chime in on what you want to talk about, man. Definitely chime in on what you want to talk about. And we're going to get to a lot of different things, guys. JL said, I heard Brooks throwing heat at fans saying he was not worth the time of fans' money. And he was saying he is successful in life. Whoa. Green Randall said, I think people are overreacting about Tony's tweets. I don't think so, Green. I don't think so at all, Green Randall. JL, money doesn't buy respect or relationships, no doubt. Green Randall, I don't think so. I mean, it comes a time that you got to show some kind of respect. You got to be a man about certain situations. All right, Ray Underwood said, what do you think about the new SmackDown general manager? Man, I thought Nick Aldis would be wrestling. I'd rather see him wrestle. But if he's coming as shake some things up, do a little something different. Hey, I don't mind that at all. But yeah, Green Randall, I mean, I understand what you're saying. And I was kind of cool with it at first. But Tony Khan, when he came out there, he named John Cena and The Undertaker. That was going a little too far. Still, I don't think it's really that bad. So you might be a little right. It is going a little bit overboard, Green Randall, but still. Tony need to look at, the wins that he did have. He got to say, look, man, even against a stacked card, I still pulled in 600,000 people. Take that as a win. Definitely. Take it as a win. JL said, why is this SmackDown GM? Who is the SmackDown GM? Nick Aldis, JL. People were acting like this was some legend. I never heard of the guy. He's a legend in the NWA, the newer NWA. Green Randall, I am so glad that they are bringing back the brand split. Yes. JL, yeah, but Dominic was drafted to Raw. He has an NXT championship. It was just on SmackDown. What the F? I know, man. He's pretty much bouncing around, JL, and it pretty much serves him, too. It serves him because he's popular around each brand. And if you really want to build a superstar, that's the way to do it, man. If you got all these different brands, why not have them on there? Same thing with Tony Khan. Have your biggest stars, have the guys that's really getting over. Put them on everything you have. Put him on Dynamite, put him on Rampage, put him on Collision. MJF should be on each brand. And Edge. You know, when he brought CM Punk back, CM Punk was just on Collision. And I know that was because of because of what was going on with the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega, but hey, he should have been on Dynamite, JL. He should have been on Dynamite, he should have been on Rampage. You know, straight up, because he was pretty much the biggest name star that they had. You know, outside of Sting. Sting is actually the biggest name star that AEW has. But, you know, they acted like it was CM Punk, but it's actually Sting. He's the biggest name that they have. But they have not capitalized on Sting at all. Besides putting him in dangerous matches that he shouldn't be in at his age. All right, JL says, Green Roundel, I am still salty about Waller. Okay. JL says they are giving a lot of hype to Jade. Yes, they are. All right, Green Roundel said, I am still salty about Waller and Theory losing their streak, having an undefeated streak tied to those titles. I have really boosted them. Green Roundel, I'm with you on that. They should continue to push those guys. Even that though they lost, though, they still can work out. JLJ has the look, but let's see if she can improve in the ring. I hope they don't make her another bland girl that bends the knee to Charlie. I don't think so, JL. I don't think so, but she's probably going to take a loss or two to Charlotte Flair. I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh yeah, she definitely gonna take some losses.
Yeah, she is.
She ain't gonna just. I mean, she ain't gonna come in and be the next female Goldberg.
She's not gonna run rough
stuff. The AEW stuff that ain't.
Yeah, she's not gonna. Goodbye. Yeah, she's gonna be a star over there, and I think she's gonna be a huge star. But she's not gonna come in there and run roughshod over those women over there in AEW. That's not happening.
In WWE, you mean, man?
I mean in WWE. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that ain't about to happen, man. JL, you would think the tag champs are actually tag team. We got Jay and Cody, but we get Jay and Cody. Man, like I said, this thing with the tag team titles is a mess because you got the women's tag team titles and somebody's got them, but they ain't doing nothing with them.
Chelsea Green and Piper Niven.
Yeah, and then you got Jay and Cody. I mean, I don't know, man.
Yeah, when I come live in just a minute, we're gonna talk about those tag teams, guys. I'll give you my theory on that.
Yeah, man. I was about to say, go ahead and just give your theory now, man. You go ahead and talk about it now. So we're on the subject. Go ahead.
Man, let me finish eating.
Man, but that's all you do be eating, boy.
Hey, and JL says I'm still bitter about Brittle Baker. Or Britt Baker. JL, Lash, and Jade are the future. JL, man, I don't know about this Last Legend thing, JL. I just don't know. Man.
She ain't gonna pan out, man. She is. I hate to say it, JL, she is not going to pan out. I say within about another year, she'll probably get released.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I say within about another year she'll get released, man, because she ain't done enough, man. She ain't doing nothing except training and taking up ring time. That's all she's doing.
No doubt.
So I hate to say it, Jill. I know that's your girl and everything, but it ain't gonna happen. Green Randall, big bada bing, bada boom, battle royal sounds like an ideal rip straight from TNA. I wish we knew everyone inside the match. The same with Dynamite doesn't better. Man, Green, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna just be straight up honest with you, man. Not that your point isn't valid, but with something that stupid, I really could care less.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying your point is not valid. Your point is very valid, but you gonna name a battle royal bada bing, bada boom, and then
you're not being serious about it.
And then you're gonna have something, the Dynamite doesn't battle. I don't care. I don't care. That makes me not want to watch it.
Exactly.
I mean, I see what you're saying, Green, and it's not a knock against you or your thought at all. But just that alone makes me not want to watch that episode of that show. I mean, seriously, that's how I feel about it. It sounds like it's about to be some trash, and the only highlight it will probably be Edge coming out and doing something out of the whole show.
Oh, you talking about on Dynamite?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Now the bada bing, bada boom tournament. You know, my whole thing about it is this: for some reason, things can sound flicked, they can sound silly on NXT, and for some reason, man, Shawn Michaels make it look good. I'm just being serious. Now, the thing with Dynamite and this Battle Royal, only reason I don't care about a Battle Royal, if he says anything about Battle Royal, we're gonna have a format like at the end of Dynamite this week. You know, they was talking to MJF about you get yourself 3 partners and go against us, Jay White, Juice Robinson, and the Gun Club, and says, you know, find yourself 3 partners.
Yeah.
I really don't care about that because he's had so many matches like that. He has so many 4-man match. I mean, 8-man matches, 10-man matches, and Battle Royals.
It don't mean nothing. It doesn't mean nothing.
Exactly. It lost its specialness. So nobody wants to watch it, man.
Yeah, I mean it makes no point. Yeah, just JL says, "Where's Munchkin been at?" I have no idea where Michigan been, but I just know she's smacked the mess out of Jimmy a while back, and that's been the talk of the everything. And so yeah,
she was on TV. She was on TV Friday, SmackDown.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't see her, so okay. All right, JL. It seems that the next tag belts always defended in multi-man. And that's one thing we were talking about, man. It seems like that every tag teams just don't have a luster or attraction no more. They really don't. They just they try to hype them up and use them, but they're basically time fillers. They're basically time fillers. I mean, because unless you have a team in there that's really worth something, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have a team that's really, truly worth something. And if you have that, and you have them going against another team that's worth something, then you might have something. But if not, man, forget about it. Man, I don't know how you feel about it, man.
Man, look, tag team wrestling. If somebody can come in and get it right, it's gonna be good. You know, what's the name? I was looking at something today. Dave knows wrestling. He did some things on the Crockett Cup, and they don't revive that over in the NWA. They had it again this year. They had it again in 2019. But it really didn't. You know, I really didn't care about it because I knew I was like, okay, the NWA is doing this. But my whole thing is this: I'm like, it's not going to be really good because tag team wrestling just don't mean anything no more. And look, you got to go back and you got to look at 2 individuals that pretty much came in and they killed it. And I don't care. You know, Eric Bischoff came in. Eric Bischoff, when he finally got a hold of WCW, he said he don't care about tag team wrestling. So he was the first one started killing it.
Hey, at least he was honest about it. At least he was straight honest.
He was honest about it. He said he didn't like it. Okay. Eric Bischoff, not Eric Bischoff, Vince McMahon followed suit. He followed suit, and then tag teams became irrelevant in WWE. But the whole thing about it is this: JL and everybody out here listening, out here in the Straight Up Wrestling family, the Straight Up Wrestling verse, guys, tag team wrestling. Chris, do you know that tag team wrestling is what built Memphis wrestling? That built CWA. That built that. If it wasn't for that CWA never would have got to be that big. You know, and Jerry Lawler and Bill Dundee and all those guys, they took off of what had happened there. Tag team wrestling built the Mid-Atlantic Championship Wrestling. Jim Crockett Sr., that's all he had. He had tag team wrestling all the way for 30 years until his son took over, and then his son started bringing in singles tag teams. But for the most part, tag team wrestling was just as popular as singles wrestling. It was just big. It was big time. You had so many great teams. And Jim Crockett, for a while there in the 70s and 80s, man, and Chris can, he pretty much can attest to this. I mean, the Rock and Roll Express, when you had the Rock and Roll Express, Midnight Express, those guys having a rivalry, Arn and Tully, the Road Warriors, the Fabulous Freebirds, all those different teams back in the 80s, man, in the early 90s, Ronnie Garvin, Jimmy Garvin, so many great tag teams. It was nothing better. Wrestling, you can have not your champion, the world champion, not to show up, and you still have great matches, and you can have a great main event, because you're gonna have, say, if Ric Flair's not in your town that night, hey, your championship match, your final, what I'm trying to say, your main event will probably be the Steiner Brothers.
Welcome to All Tech Land.
Yeah, your main event match probably be the Steiner Brothers against Harlem Heat. Your main event match probably be the Road Warriors against the Rock and Roll Express. Your main event match might be the Midnight Express against Ron Bass and Black Bart. If you didn't have a Ric Flair main event in your match that night, or you didn't have the United States Championship, Lex Luger defending against Sting, you had a tag team match that could be the main event. You don't have that no more, man. And like I say, hey,
number one, it's a problem because you don't have the names to really match to make the draw like that. And I mean, think about it, man. Those were solidified tag teams, and that's what they built their reputation on.
Of course.
As a tag team.
Of course.
And like I said, everybody wants to be single because everybody wants to be their own individual. Nobody wants to share the spotlight. It's about a me attitude, about a me generation. And okay, if you force me to put in a tag team for X amount of time, I'll do it only because I have to. Not because we have to, because I have to. And that's how people look at stuff now, man.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. But my whole thing is this: is ever since tag team wrestling went down, in my opinion, wrestling has went down. Now, can wrestling be saved without the tag teams? Yes, it can. But still, outside of the tag teams, you're still not building anything. You're not building any. Hey, what superstars are really being built today? All the superstars that we still have been already built. They was already built. I mean, they've been built for like the last 10 years. So if you look at everybody in the WWE, they old stars, man. They stars that's been around for a long time. So no real superstars are being built. And the quickest way to being built as a superstar came from tag teams. From back when I was watching, a tag team would build you into a superstar quicker than anything. Shawn Michaels, you think he would have been a superstar if he wouldn't have had Marty Jannetty? Even though Marty Jannetty was nothing, he wouldn't have been no superstar. There's no way. So I mean, it's just something, man, that's actually needed in wrestling. And the sad thing about it is nobody knows how to formulate that. And I know people want to be individuals. Of course, they want to be individuals. But let's look at the biggest stars in the world today. Where are they coming from, Chris? They're coming from team sports, football, basketball. These guys can want to be individuals all they want. But man, if you want to be something special, now Tony Khan is going about it the wrong way. He's going by doing trios matches and 4 ways, 8 ways, 10 ways. So I mean, chaos. Nobody's gonna become a star of chaos. Nobody. I've never seen anybody become a star of chaos. Now,
hey, speaking of chaos, man, I'm kind of changing the subject here a little bit. Sure. Man, what about that Logan Paul match? That Logan Paul boxing fight? Boy, chaos, boy. Oh, you didn't see that? Logan Paul had a boxing match this past weekend.
Oh, he did. Oh, I seen something about some.
Yeah, and that Joker, man, one of the rounds, oh boy, tried to double leg him, boy, tried to scoop him.
Wow.
Yeah, and security was heading to the ring, but like, wait a minute, what you about to do? And
I wonder why all that security was out. I wonder why all that security was in the ring, man. I was wondering what was going on.
Yeah, it was about to go down, man. That Joker tried to double leg doggone Logan Paul, boy.
Wow, man, that is crazy. I tell you what, that wrestling came in handy right there, I'm sure.
Well, you can't do nothing with boxing gloves on.
That's true, man. That's true. But I'm saying as far as learning how to scoop back, So
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Gosh, wow, that's flat crazy. Try to scoop him, boy. Try to scoop him up. And then Joker said, "Well, I'm going to the hood, but I'm gonna scoop you. I ain't gonna box you."
Hey, and it was so funny. It was like the beginning of early beginnings of one of the rounds or something, man. So I was like, "Yo,
wow, that is crazy." All right, Green Randall, have you guys seen? It's a AEW YouTube series. It is hilarious. No, I haven't.
No, I haven't seen it. I haven't even heard about it. I haven't even heard.
Yeah, man, I haven't paid attention. I mean, I have YouTube. I pay for the YouTube thing that to get the movies and stuff. Never use it. God, I did it when the Karate Kid, when they had Cobra Kai, and never have changed it. But I've been wanting to look at a series and stuff like that, but never do. I need to go back.
And Cobra Kai ended up being on Netflix.
It went to Netflix. Yeah, they sold it to Netflix. So all right, JL HBK is still in my bad books.
Why?
Okay.
Why, JL? What do you do to man? What do you do to you, JL?
I don't know what he means by that. If it's bad that he don't like him or he likes him. Maybe he don't like his attitude or something. Knowing JL is probably something that he done. You know what? JL can't stand him for it. All right, JL Juice Box Robinson is in Bullet Club. Yeah, I know, man.
Yeah, man, you late, JL. Where you been, man? Well, you have been out of wrestling, but if you didn't know that, he was he been in the Bullet Clubs back in New Japan.
Yeah. All right, Green Randall says that is for JL. He did a lot of shit to a lot of people before he found God, and Vince enabled him. Okay. Green Randall, JL, yes, he is. He's actually competing in the Dynamite Diamond Dozen Battle Royal. Gosh, man, this Battle Royal thing. I mean, it just don't. I mean, nothing really seems special. Tony Khan, I'm sorry, Tony. And guys, we want these guys to make it, man. But I'm just saying, he took the significance
he keeps shooting
away.
himself in the foot, man. Keep shooting himself in the foot, man.
Everything
There's no purpose.
Battle Royals used to be special, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Used to be a special thing. Was a beautiful thing.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But not no more, because if you ain't got nothing else to do, put a battle royal in there.
Exactly. I can't stand it. All right, JL, AEW has these belts, but they don't feel special. No, not at all. None of them do. None of them. Mm-mm. And you know what? You know what doesn't happen, JL? It's because look, okay, MJF wasn't defending his title. He didn't make that special, but you know what? It would have been okay if they had something like WWE had. Roman wasn't defending his belt. What did they do? They go and create another world belt. And Gunther was defending his title like crazy and went on a crazy win streak and became just this outstanding champion. And
he became a juggernaut, man. And then Seth gets the new belt.
Exactly.
We would love the AJ Styles to get, because he would have been working like a champion.
Yeah, he would have been. Yeah, big time.
But but they gave it to Seth instead, and Seth has been doing a Ric Flair, boy, just all over the place.
He's been rocking it, man. So, Seth obviously went back in the old days and said, "Okay, hey, man, I need to be a Ric Flair, Harley Race, Jack Briscoe, Terry Funk type champion," and he's been doing it. Of course, he's not traveling because, like I say, he's in the confines of the World Wrestling Federation, so he's not traveling outside of that. But that's okay, because the best wrestlers in the world is obviously in the WWE.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, WWE does travel all over the world. Yes. But he's not doing it by himself. He's doing it within the confines of the company.
Exactly.
Whereas Ric Flair would have independent bookings. He would go to Japan 4 or 5 weeks out of the year. He would go to Australia. He would go to Europe. Yeah. He would go to Russia,
New Zealand. Yeah,
he would go, and he was doing that outside of the NWA.
Yes, he was.
That was him working for other promotions.
Yeah, he would go to Puerto Rico and go to Dominican Republic, and they switched the belts, and the NWA didn't recognize it, but they knew he was going over there. But there was times that he lost the belt over there in the Dominican Republic. he lost that title to that guy. He had to fight that guy to get that belt back, man. He had to actually fight the guy, you know. So it was a real fight. Ric Flair said it was a real fight. The guy was wanting to win that belt for real. And Rick said, well, actually, I don't think the guy in the Dominican Republic beat it, but the guy in Puerto Rico did. But yeah, Rick had to fight that guy, man. It was a literal fight in the ring because that guy was wanting that title. He's like, I'm gonna shoot on Rick to get the title.
Yeah, that was different time and different days, man. Different time, different era.
No doubt. JL, like the only belt that feels semi-important is the TNT belt now is because it's attached to a star like Christian. Yeah, well, Christian is he's showing it up out there, and Christian is doing it like it's like when it boils down to it, it's like he's mocking his own company, Chris. It's like he's saying, okay, it's like he's saying Luchasaurus had this title, but you know, I claimed it for myself, and I'm showing this belt off and saying he's running a storyline within itself.
You see my face, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
You really acknowledging what this joker just said, man? Read that question again, man.
I know because it's attached to a star like Christian.
Yeah, you actually acknowledging that, man. I was like, as soon as I heard that, I was like, really, JL? Really?
I just went ahead, man. Look, he's saying that because Christian, he's from Canada, right?
Yeah, he's from Canada. Him and
I know. So yeah, that's the reason he said that. So I'm just going.
I was like, a star like really? So you saying this joke on the level of some Roman Reigns stuff or something, JL? Is that what you saying?
He's not even on the range of he's not even on the level of AJ Styles. So you know, I'm just being honest, JL. You know, hey, I understand you like your boy and you want to support your countryman, but now JL Harrison, how was that big? That was the Big Mac. It was good, JL. It was good. All right, JL, do you think TNA has a richer history than NWA currently? Seems antique and old fashioned. Yeah, they have a richer history. Yeah.
Wait. What?
He talking about the current one. I guess he's talking about maybe the last 15, 20 years.
Oh,
you talking about that.
Okay, yeah.
You talking about that, yeah, they've had bigger stars and they've been more current. I mean, they've been more established than the NWA for the last 20 years.
If you want to go back to past 50.
Yeah,
I say not even 50, I say 20.
Yeah.
No, TNA was even still. Yeah, you have to go back 40 or more.
You have to go back 40. Yeah, TNA came around in early 2000s, 2005, 2004. Yeah. So you have to go back a little bit
40
farther.
years. 40 years for NWA to get the edge on them, yeah.
Yeah, but as far as TNA would never be what the NWA was. They would never be. Mm-hmm. And you know, speaking of NWA, as far as you know, Billy Corgan, man, save your money. Save your money. Do not try to do that territorial stuff or whatever that he plans on doing. I don't know what TV stations that he's getting that's going to come along with them. Yeah. But yeah, I was listening to Dutch Mantel, and I kind of agree with him. Only people, in my opinion, you know, Dutch Mantel said, you know, he said if it's bad, it's bad. He said if it's good, it's good. He said, but you know, he don't think they have the monetary. The money to pretty much set that system up. I don't think so either. He said if you're gonna do that, you need to have companies on the level of MLW, TNA, you know, and you do to set that thing up and set it up right. Because Chris, think about it. Me and you came in there and we came into the NWA.
Yeah.
Say if Billy Corgan, he hired me and you, and he said, I want to set up a territorial system, Harry and Chris, a regional system, just like the old territory days.
Ooh-wee.
And me and you, knowing what we know about these independent wrestling promotions out here, knowing what we know so far, would you do that?
No.
There's no way in the world because
you have to pick, literally, for it to work. You have to pick the best of the best out of each independent organization in that particular area.
Yeah.
And then you have to hope and pray that anybody that comes up under that, if it's on TV, can put on a good match to the standard of the top talent that will be at the top tier. If you understand what I'm saying. So let's say if you got Azuka King, a Jet Morris, or AJ Frost, or even a who else? Who else we got? We can get some.
You can get some Dagon. You get Curtis Coleman.
Yeah, Curtis Coleman. Who else? Just throwing some names out here.
The blue chipper. Emery.
Chase Emery.
Chase Emery.
Let's just say we get them out of South Carolina. We'll just use me for example. Okay, these are our top guys in South Carolina. Out of the Southeast. We'll say the Southeast. Yeah. All right. Now, in that Southeast region, we've already set these guys as our top stars. Now, there's going to be a million other wrestlers that want to be part of this.
Oh, yeah.
But would they be able to put on a good match and a good performance with the top stars that will be good enough to bring in a crowd at the show and even bigger and more captivating audience on TV?
Exactly.
That's the question. You really got to break that thing down, man, and look at the talent of the area you're working with.
Oh yeah, and basically, like say, everything is gonna go. He's talking about. I guess he made a deal with a company or whatever, made deals with companies, and he's talking about doing everything in syndication like they used to do back in the day. So he'll come here in South Carolina, and he'll run a organization in South Carolina, run one out of Georgia, one run out of Ohio, because they're going to be based in Ohio too. And that's one thing Dutch Mantell was saying. If they're going to run it, he needs to run it in the NWA territories that actually the ones that work the best. So you know what he's talking about. He's talking about Crockett. He's talking about Memphis. He's talking about places like that. He's talking about the Mid-South territories. But man, the deal is this. Like he said, I agree with Dutch Mantell 100%. He said, you know, you're going to have a whole bunch of trouble getting those people back because there's still a lot of NWA fans out there.
Yeah.
But you got to.
But it's a dying breed, though.
Exactly. Most of them guys. I mean, the younger ones are my age. The younger NWA fans, they're my age. Yeah. So basically, you're gonna have to pull if you can do it. The time to do it is now. But when me and you and Michael King first started talking about this, I remember talking about this, and I had written down a whole system. Never did get a podcast out on it or whatever. But I said the only people that can bring a system back like that, and wrestling definitely needs it. It will work, but I don't think it will work because, like I said, and I hate it if any promoters out here that know me and Chris, because there's a lot of them that know us, a lot. Not trying to put you guys down or whatever, but from what we've seen, from what me and Chris have seen out here, there's no way in the world, man. And there's a lot of promotions,
and especially if we're talking hypothetical here, guys.
Yeah,
if we're talking hypothetical, not actuality. If Corgan did hire us, man, and they'd be like, hey, you guys are going to be over the Southeast. Man, look here. There's going to be a lot of hurt feelings, and we're going to get a lot of backlash.
Oh, no doubt.
Because you have to, it's like making the basketball team in high school. Everybody ain't going to make the top 20. Somebody ain't going to make that list. Somebody ain't going to even make the practice squad.
Then you have to merge these promotions, Chris. I mean, these little indies. You have to merge it.
That
somebody come in and say, okay, it's a region. It's a region. Billy Corgan is giving us. Say he gave us $300,000 and say, okay, y'all need to go and form this region, and you get the best wrestlers, and you sign them for a 6-month or a year contract. We start signing these guys, and they're gonna, Drew Hood. Chase Emery, let's see,
Zuka King,
Squeaks, Dump Truck, the top guys,
most
famous guys in this area, they're gonna sign that contract because these guys are working for $100, $50, and a hot dog handshake, $20, $40 here. That's what they're making. But he gives us $300,000 and say you go in there and you sign guys to $20,000, $30,000. Okay, you're gonna work here for 6 months, and we're gonna pay you $30,000. To be working every Friday, and you work on our TV show every Saturday. You work on the shows on Friday nights or Monday nights, whenever we have the shows at night or whatever arenas we go to. So we go in, we start signing all the talent, the best talent that we can get. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then you still going to have these guys that around you. They're going to say, okay, we want to hold on to our talent. So, and they're going to continue to run their promotions. What do those promotions turn into, Chris? They're not independents no more. If he started running the territories, regional territories again, it's not independents. It's what they used to call it. Outlaw promotions. Then that's what it is. So, and these guys come and they work in the region, but the whole thing about it is this: if you take the best promoters, you can say, okay, me and Chris, like I say, we know a lot of good promoters. I mean, we know some that's good. We know a lot of promoters. We could say if we take 3 or 4 and say, you guys need to work together. We're gonna take you 4. Chris and I, we're running this thing, so we got to run the whole region. You know, South Carolina, North Carolina, upstate South Carolina, Western North Carolina. We're running that. We need to look at the other territories. We're going to set up like 3 different territories, but we take like 4 promoters and say, we want all you guys to work together. We want you guys to come up with the matches, because Chris and I, we can't be everywhere at the same time. So we need y'all to run the promotion, run a couple live shows a week, and we need y'all to run a TV promotion. Okay. Yeah. And then we got the other 2 to look at. So we have, and then whatever else we have to do as far as paperwork and all that stuff, we have to handle. We can't handle everything. So we have to take the best promoters that we know and say, we're going to put you in charge for that. But what we've seen so far, not many promoters want to work with each other. Right, Chris?
Exactly, because everybody wants their own thing.
Exactly.
And so, I mean, but you know what, man? I honestly think, I truly and honestly feel that if this does go down with Billy Corgan, and I say if, and it's a large if.
Oh, yes.
If this goes down and he gives out enough money to basically buy out these promotions, Harry, tell me they ain't gonna just shut up and take the damn money.
Oh, they will. That's what they would do.
They're gonna be like, oh, you're gonna give me let's just, for example, 3 Count Battle Zone. We know both of the promoters for those.
Oh, yeah.
Let's say Billy was like, okay, I've got some scouts out here and I've looked at your talent. Y'all seem pretty good. I'm starting to read you. All right. And I want you 2 guys, you 2 promotions to be the staple of my expansion in the Southeast.
And you know what? They already merged. Those 2 merged together.
Exactly. And then guess what? He's gonna be, you know what? I'll give you 150,000 a piece, 300,000 or whatever. You know.
Oh, yeah.
And guess what? Thank you, Billy. Okay. Talent is now yours. How you doing, Billy? Thank you. The talent is now yours. Yeah, and he's gonna go do that, man. And you will be a fool. Whatever he's offering you, if you don't take it, unless your promotion is that big, and there are some big independent promotions out here.
Yeah,
there are some big ones. Look at House of Glory.
Oh yeah,
House of Glory. They got some good stuff going on.
AML.
AML. And I mean, but they would still take that money.
Oh, heck yeah, they'll take that money, man. Because like I say, a lot of these guys are not even profiting $50,000 a year on the bottom line. They're not putting that kind of money on the bottom line. So yeah, they'll take it. A lot of these promotions will take it. But the whole thing about it is this: when you take on that task, what you're doing is saying, okay, we're good. Billy Corgan is saying, I found the next Bill Watts. I found the next Jerry Lawler. I found the next Jim Crockett. I found the next Jim Barnett. So basically, he's saying, he found these next all these great promoters out there that can run these little small shows. And then he got to say, I found the next Dusty Rhodes as a booker. I'm talking about bookers. I found the next George Scott. So he's got to look at the whole thing and say, I found great bookers to book for these places too. So, but you know what, Chris? From what we've seen out there, I hate to say it, all that stuff is not there, man. And we've been to like 14 different promotions.
At least 14, man.
So at least 14 promotions that you and I have been to, and I can count on my hand how many great promoters. Okay, there's a few that me and Chris will say very good promoters that should be on TV, and there's a few good bookers out here that I could say, that's very solid and that's solid all the time. Not many. So guys, man, I'm just, like I said, I hate if somebody listening to me and Chris, but Chris and I, we're straight up. We support everybody out here, man.
And this is a hypothetical thing too. We don't know if it's gonna go down like this. So don't be like, oh, y'all said it's gonna be like that. It's gonna be like this, huh?
Exactly.
No. It's just a hypothetical, guys.
Exactly. Yeah, because we don't know what's gonna happen, but Billy Corgan is, he's jumping into the fire, man. And you look, there's people that's gonna be backing him because he said he's got 2 major TV companies, man, that's in the top 20. Now those TV companies gonna give him money. Because I tell you what, there are people out here, believe it or not, guys, that have money that's running that owns car lots. I'm talking about big time car lots. I ain't talking about no used car lots and things like that. They might have some used cars, but these guys have Ford dealerships, have Toyota dealerships. These are people that I have talked to that are wrestling fans. That was wrestling fans back in the day that don't mind putting their money into something if it sounds right to them. You got people that I'm sure there's people in the bank. I'm pretty sure there's bankers. I'm pretty sure there's people out here, man, that's working in TV and stuff like that. I would like to see the wrestling like I was when I grew up. Not that wrestling has to stay that way. Everything has to evolve. Everything.
Oh yeah.
Everything. But evolve into the point where every single thing is not silly. Silly and when I first came back and started watching wrestling, I didn't mind the flip flop, the flopping over, diving on people's ropes. But now I don't even score it no more. It does not even come in my mind. Every now and then it will, because like say somebody like Ricochet will do it and it hits perfect, and it don't look like those guys are waiting for him. But when you have a guy just come flying, go back, they look at these guys. And then they'll look at them, see if they're there, and then they run back, and then they come over and they do that, and they flip on somebody, and all these guys catch them. It's not even score worthy no more, guys. It's just
because they do it so much it doesn't have the same effect anymore.
Exactly. So that's what I'm trying to say. The average everyday normie guys, the guys that the people in the general public. They don't want to see that. If they see it, after a while, they might say they see it one time. They go, "Oh man, that's outstanding." They
exactly.
The show. They continue to watch the show, and then they see another person do it. They're gonna be like, "Oh man, this is getting pretty silly." Then they might watch one more show, and they say, "Oh, they doing all this stuff. This is silly. Don't make no sense." Because look, we know K-Fab is dead, and the general public knows it's dead too. They know it's. The gig is up.
Yeah, everybody know they buddy.
Exactly. But the whole thing is this, man, people won't, it's just like a movie. One thing I don't want to see. Now, I might watch it after. Now, when I was in the theater, I didn't want to see this. The movie's over in the theater, then they playing the bloopers. They playing everything back, what was happening. I'm getting out of that theater. I didn't want to see that. But when I buy the CD, I buy the disc, the DVD. By the DVD, I don't mind looking at that. I'll be like, oh man, it's funny or whatever, because I don't watch the movie and I watched it maybe twice or whatever. I like seeing that. But during the movie, right after the movie, I don't want to see that because you took away the experience from me. Yep. And like I said, and when I go to a wrestling match, going to wrestling, when Chris got me to start going back to wrestling, and man, I was excited about it going back to the independent show because it looked very familiar to what I saw before, and I had that experience that, hey, AJ Frost was in there. AJ Frost was saying, he ain't nothing. And the guy he was beating up, Tyler Davis, I was looking at him and saying, hey, he ain't nothing, And he said, I carried this dude. And even though I knew it was K-Fab and all that, I know that, been known that. Like I said, all that stuff was real to me. Like, hey, man, this guy right here, he's a bad boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at him like he's a superstar, like he's a superhero, like when I was growing up. I'm looking at Dump Truck, and Eagle, these guys having a furious feud at this time. And I'm looking at them like, man, this is real. These guys are heated, man. If these guys go down the road to the QT, these guys are going to be banging back and forth with each other, man. That's how it's going down. These guys can't stand each other. Jay Eagle got 3-4 guys in here. They just beating this big man down, man. And this big man is going to get his revenge. But that's the way I felt about it. That's the way I want to feel about it. Even though I know all this stuff wasn't real, guys, do not take the experience away from your crowd, from your audience.
Yeah.
And then when you have the fans of today demanding, they ask you for something and they don't get it, they all get really upset. Yeah. Oh, I expected it to go this way, that way. And Chris, I forgot something, man. I did see it. I remember when this went down. I wish you would have said something to me about it. I watched 2 days ago. Or was it yesterday I watched it?
Mm-hmm.
What is his name? Triple H. When he got into the ring and Triple H started talking about, man, if I don't get my way, it was about, he was talking about fans. He said, if I don't get my way, me and my friend Michael, we're going to stop watching it or whatever. And we're going to complain about it.
Yeah. I remember that. Yeah. Man, I remember when he said that on live. I
remember when it was live. For some reason,
it was on Raw.
Turned on the TV and it was live. I remember that. But you know what? I didn't catch the significance of it then. I didn't. I was like, what in the world's going on? But I said, it sounded like some people was complaining, but I'm just like, man, I don't care nothing about that. But for some reason, I will always catch significant things in history about wrestling, about Kurt Angle when he was becoming champion, or Randy Orton when he started. I was catching significant things. I would turn on the TV. So maybe I was supposed to do that because I was such a huge fan and it was coming back to me. And so maybe that was a way of God showing me, hey, this is what you was supposed to do because you've always been a huge wrestling champion, a fan or whatever. But man, and I go and I watching Twitter yesterday. I turned it on, and then next thing you know, they used that for Tony Khan, and everybody was cracking up. They used it for what Tony Khan has been doing, and everybody cracking up, and it fit him, man. And it's horrible. I hate to say that about Tony Khan. Tony Khan, you put yourself in that situation.
All right. Let's get on to some more comments because they piling up. We spent about 45 minutes on that one comment, man.
Oh heck yeah.
All right, so Green Randall, did you guys see Edge shoot on Ricky calling him a midget rock? A line he stole from MJF. Ricky sarcastically responded, that really sent me over the edge. It was clear that he was trying to move on, but Edge would not let him continue the promo. Wow.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I heard he did basically call him a rock copy, rock wannabe. In so many words, but I didn't see it, but I heard about it.
I didn't watch Collision. I haven't watched it. I still got to watch that, guys.
JL, he's not an MMA fighter. Okay, JL, that Logan was a jiu-jitsu specialist. He's a bum. Okay,
he's a bum. The guy's a bum. Why gotta be a bum, JL? No.
Magnum, greetings, gentlemen. Wrestlers these days want to be the next Rock or Stone Cold. No one wants to be the next Road Warriors or Demolition, unfortunately. Like I said earlier, man, it's a me attitude. If I can't do it or if I can't be the star, I don't want to share the spotlight. And sometimes when you're forced to share the spotlight, you still don't get along. I.e., Tony Atlas and Soul Man Rocky Johnson. They couldn't stand each other. They hated each other. The only times they were together when they won the belts and when they lost the belts. Any other time they were working separate shows on two. If Tony was on the East Coast, Rocky was on the West Coast. If Tony was on the West Coast, Rocky was on the East Coast. They and like I said, they were the only two times Tony Atlas said they were together, when they won the belts and when they lost them, man. So
that made no sense, boy.
Tag teams just ain't got that flair no more, man. Will Raleigh, hi Chris and Harry. What's up, Will Raleigh? Will Raleigh, are you talking about all kinds of wrestling guys? Yes, we are, man.
Yes, we are, Will.
We are talking about all kinds of wrestling, man. No matter what it is, there's no subject taboo today.
Exactly. So, go ahead and rock with what you want to rock with.
Yeah, so if you guys want to ask us something, go ahead and ask us something, man. We're going to roll with it. Will Raleigh, thoughts on Bobby Roode being taken off the WWE roster page and reportedly now as a producer? He is a producer, Will Raleigh. He is working backstage. He is an agent now, and I think he's on the writers team or production team. He's
Yeah,
on one
well,
of them. He's on one of them, but he's working backstage now. He's
me and
he's
Chris,
no
we
longer
already
a
know
active.
what was going down with that.
Yeah, he's no longer an active wrestler. He is strictly backstage because his neck is so messed up he can't do nothing else.
Yeah.
Will Raleigh, hi chat. Will Raleigh said, "Hey everybody." Will Raleigh, hi JL and Mag. He says, "Okay." Will Raleigh says, "Green Randall." JL, hi Raleigh. Mag Manum, Will Raleigh, what? Hi Real World. Okay, good lord, everybody speaking to each other. JL, man, you really caught on to me gassing up the Canadians. JL, you do that all the time, man. You
Yeah,
do
well,
that
yeah,
all the time,
it
man.
wasn't hard, JL.
Yeah, that's why I was like, come on, man, really,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, come on, guys. Green Rondo, hey man. Michael Human's in the building. Oh yes, Chase Emery, the man, Luca Daniels. Yeah,
Yeah, Luca, man, definitely.
yeah. Will Raleigh, did you watch AEW Collision, Harry and Chris? No, I did
No,
not.
I haven't got a chance to watch that. I did watch Dynamite though, and
Not sure if you did a live stream. I missed it. I'm sorry, I was busy. Yeah, I was in the bed. I was tired.
yeah, and I didn't get to do it, Rally.
All right, we're really sorry if you did. Okay.
No, we didn't get it. We didn't get it.
No, we didn't do it. We didn't do it. Will Raleigh, question for you, Harry and Chris. Did you see social media Twitter Andy Shaw at the weekend wrestler who got set on fire by a ref and the other wrestlers picked him up and chucked him. Chucked him. What
the heck?
No, I didn't hear about that, but
I didn't either.
But there was a independent wrestler who made fun of an autistic fan.
Oh gosh.
And the crowd being smacked. And what was so bad? I think the wrestler smacked the fan with a Coke can. I think if that's what it was, I believe. I got the article here, man. I can go get it.
The wrestler, I know, he elbowed the guy in the back of the head, the autistic guy in the back of the head.
Yeah, and then he got hit with a Coke can or something crazy. It was.
And they didn't describe the beating, but he beat the living crap out of the autistic kid.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. It was bad. Let me see.
That sucks, man. That really sucks bad.
Hold on, I can find it here, guys. Hold on 1 second here. Oh, wait, just 1 second here, guys, and I'll find it. Hold on.
Well, while Chris is checking that out, guys, if you're on Facebook, hit that like, share, join. If you're on YouTube, you know what to do. That like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, ding, 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 so you know when we're on like times like these. And if you're on Twitch, do the same thing that you do over here on YouTube. If you're on Twitter, formerly known as Twitter, it's now known as X, hit that like, share, tweet, and retweet, and follow the Straight Up Wrestling Show over on X, guys. We appreciate each and every one of you coming on. But this show right here tonight is about you. It's about the fans, even though, hey, we're talking. But if it wasn't for you guys, we definitely wouldn't have nothing to talk about. We wouldn't have a show if it wasn't for you guys. You are the ones who are, hey, bringing success to the Straight Up Wrestling shows. You are the guys who don't watch over 250,000, who have given us 250,000 views, up to 750, almost 750 subscribers. We appreciate each and every one of you guys over here on YouTube and over on Facebook. We've had hundreds of thousands of views too over on Facebook. So we definitely appreciate everybody over there too. And we got like 740, almost 740 subscribers over there too. We definitely appreciate everybody, man. And we appreciate our 40 something subscribers over there on Twitter, and we do have some Twitch subscribers. So appreciate each and every one of you guys on here, man. And we're gonna try to get on some things where we can do audio, get on some Apple Podcasts, Spotify. But like I say, without you guys, man, we will be nothing. And I'm glad that you guys are receptive to what we're doing because, hey, we didn't know how far this thing was gonna go, man. But hey, we are here rocking this thing out, and we're talking about whatever we can talk about, man. And we're being straight up, about the situations that's going on today, man, about the wrestling world. All right. Rally says out of the ring onto concrete meant Togo through a table, but so landed on concrete while being on fire. Why do they do that at indie shows? I've seen Joey Janela. Why thoughts? Man, look, man, woo. Man, look, people done got flipping nuts, Will. They really have. And at indie shows, a lot of these people, they think, for some reason, they think more and more chaos is going to bring people out. It really turns people off. It really turns people off. Let's give them more and more chaos. And you know what? And when you have the WWE and AEW, they both leading. They both leading this thing, man. They leading the pack on chaos. You know, WWE was doing a lot of it. They ain't doing as much as they was before. They pretty much done got themselves on track, but they was doing a lot of it within the last 2 years. And AEW was doing, they was doing way more than, WWE, but both of them was doing it. So, and hey, monkey see, monkey do, man. It's just, that's how it is. The promoters, they do what they see the big companies doing. So the big companies have a huge influence on what the smaller companies gonna do. And so if they see a bunch of chaos, they're gonna be like, hey, that's how we're gonna get our fans. If they see a bunch of chaos and they say, okay, this is how they're succeeding, they're gonna try that too. Okay, but they're succeeding because they're on TV. They're succeeding because they got millions of dollars in marketing and promotions. That's why they're succeeding, not because they have chaos. I mean, people get tired of it. If they're tired of it, they're watching it on TV. We get tired of it. You don't see me and Chris be like, oh my gosh, not again. And we done had people in the family, man, say, okay, here's another attack. If we get tired of watching it, we get tired of it. You better believe people that's going to these indie shows get tired of it too. It's crazy. Yes. All right, Rally. Yeah. All right. Rally says, sorry about long comment, Harry. Chris, oh, no problem. All right. Rally says Matt Cardona is the House of Glory champ. I think he was the best indie wrestler in the world. Calls himself Indie God. Laugh out loud. He's pretty good, Rally. Pretty good from what I've seen. I haven't seen all the best indie wrestlers in the world, but I will say he's pretty good. But I think Chris and I have seen a couple here in the Carolinas that's better than him. A couple now. I'm talking about a couple.
Okay, here we go. I found it.
Okay, just 1 second, Chris. Let me get I think we got a few more here. Rally, Matt Cardona. Okay, got that. Ray Underwood. Oh, did you hear that WWE is thinking about bringing Mickie James back? Yeah, I heard about that. I don't know about all that. Facebook user says, what's up, guys? What's up,
Wesley Flasky.
Wesley, my man Wesley Flasky in the house. Appreciate you, Wesley. Michael Human says, so are you guys coming to the APW October 27th and 28th? Hope to see you guys there. You know the 28th is my birthday. Happy birthday to you, Michael Human. And yes, we plan on being there the 27th and the 28th. Because that's what we do. I mean, that's our place. That's where the Straight Up Wrestling Show started. So yes, we will be down there supporting APW Wrestling, guys. Right, go ahead, Chris, with that article, my man.
Okay. All right. So independent wrestler arrested and fired after assaulting an autistic fan at event. Here are the details. Independent wrestler Creepy the Clown, whose real name is Michael R. Khan Sr., found himself in legal trouble after an incident involving an assault of a fan following a Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling event. As reported by Fox 59, Michael Klein Sr. was apprehended on Tuesday following a live event in Maurice, Indiana. According to the court documentaries, the 34-year-old autistic fan attended the wrestling show with his caregiver and was described as loud and boisterous, which irked some of the individuals in the vicinity. After the event, Klein purposely confronted the fan, elbowing him in the back of the head, exclaiming, you want to call someone a bitch, then call me a bitch. The fan retaliated by hitting Klein in the face with a soda can, but the caregiver's attempts to intervene were obstructed by others' presence. Klein allegedly berated the autistic fan by making derogatory remarks before eventually being advised to depart by a witness. A representative from IPW confirmed that Klein admitted involvement in the altercation and claimed the fan provoked him. As a result, Klein has been terminated from the company. The victim sustained injuries, including a broken nose and numerous facial cuts.
Boy.
Now Klein faces a battery charge with potential prison sentence of 1 to 6 years if convicted.
I hope he get every year. I hope he gets 6 years. He need to get about 8 at least.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
crazy, man.
yeah, that don't make no kind of sense. And I'm sorry, it doesn't matter that he didn't know. And all those people that was around him. Now, Chris, if he was down here in South Carolina, if that was happening here, people in Greenville or Spartanburg, the upstate or whatever.
Oh, we'd have jumped the mess out of him.
Exactly, but we would have known that there was something wrong with that individual. We would have known that that person was autistic or something, that they had.
Something right.
Yeah, they were special. But so you have a whole crowd there, and they acting like they don't know just because they seeing this kid. That I ain't gonna say it's kid. Well, most of them, if they're autistic, they already have a child's mindset.
Mm-hmm. Even though they're 34 or 40 something years old.
Yeah, my son is 30. My son is 32 years old, but my son is like 12-year-old, 13-year-old.
Mentally,
basically.
yeah.
Yeah. So mentally, yeah. So, and my nephew, he's 18 years old, but he's still like 4 or 5 years old. He's a junior in high school, but he takes his little Blues Clues tablet to school. He takes his one of his Matchbox cards to school, all the time. And Chris knows him, Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
So these. They are not mentally capable. And yes, they might sit there and watch because they like to watch TV and they get involved in something. And he probably sat there and he watches wrestling all the time. He gets involved and he gets hyped up. And and he just sees what the other fans are doing and he repeats. And that's what these autistic
and he might just take it to a whole nother level.
Exactly.
Like he, was cussing at the wrestler, calling them a BTICH,
yes.
Mm-hmm. And granted, in hindsight, from where we're thinking about it, that's a little much.
Yeah,
But for him, he didn't know. He was just he could have been really hyped up from the crowd, caught up in the moment, and he might have really just not liked that guy's character, and that's what first thing that came out of his mouth, and he just kept going and going and going and just took it over the top. But obviously he didn't know. He's just doing it. It's one of those things where I hate to say it, the lights are on, but ain't nobody home. That's the only way I can describe it.
Yeah, and I tell you what, man, that guy's gonna get the book thrown at him on this. It just because. Yeah. They protect those kids, man. They just do.
And see, and then now it would have been a whole nother situation if it was like you or I, Harry.
Yeah.
And we getting all hyped up and we getting all psyched up and we in our right minds and we jump over that barricade and get in the ring.
Yeah, that's a whole different ball game.
That's a whole different ball game. Now then, if we got that tail beat up, guess what? We deserved it.
Exactly. We are the ones who are going to get arrested. We're going to get arrested. But once they saw that once they saw that, hey, that he was autistic, he had a caregiver there and all that stuff, man.
Oh boy, yeah.
And you know what? And goodness, man, it got to mess this up.
Yeah, he about to have a bad day.
All right, Rally says thoughts on Vladimir Kozlov are returning to wrestling on Impact.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Not a joke. Remember him?
I heard about Kozlov coming back, man. I heard about that.
Yeah, I heard about that too.
Yeah, I didn't really read the full article on it, but I did see that he is returning. So yeah, that's gonna be cool, man. I'm gonna see. Hopefully, Impact can do something with him.
Oh yeah. All right. Rally says he got fired. That indie wrestler. Yeah. Rally. So you read about it all the way in England, huh?
Okay.
Might get jail time for assault. He broke his nose. It's a wrestler dressed up as a clown. Yeah. He's a clown wrestler. But yeah, he's gonna get some jail time. They ain't gonna take kindly to that. They're not gonna take kindly to that. And I don't care if this guy say, "Hey, I was in character. I was upset. I was mad." But man, hey, there's plenty of people yell at you, and I know this guy took it over the top. But man, hey, like I say, he's a special needs kid. That's just what it is. And you gotta control yourself. You got to control yourself. If you need wrestlers to hold you back in the back or whatever, but I'm gonna be bad. I'm gonna be big and bad, and I'm gonna go and confront this person. And man, but they said that's
like a junior high school beating up an elementary school kid.
Oh yeah.
I mean, really, that's what we do.
Yeah, that's crazy. And the Facebook user says, "What's up, guys?" Who's the Facebook user, Chris?
I'm not too sure who this Facebook user is right here.
Okay. All right, give me a second, man.
I think it might be. I think I know who it might be, but I ain't too sure. I mean,
okay. Because we had Wes come in earlier. Yeah. All right. I'll find out in just a moment.
All right.
But yeah, we appreciate, like I say, we appreciate everybody coming in, rocking with us. But so far we done had some pretty good discussions. So anything that you guys want to talk about, definitely hit us up. Chris and I, we're willing to talk about it.
Jamie Purge, man. It's Jamie Purge.
Jamie Purge, my man. What's up, Jamie
Purge and Markeem McQueen are watching live.
All right, Markeem McQueen too. Markeem, man, look, man, I'm gonna get with you. I want to interview you. I want to interview Jamie Purge. I'm gonna start interviewing you guys, man. And like I say, hey, Chris and I, we will be there on the 27th and the 28th.
Yes,
guys, we're gonna be checking you guys out, man.
We're gonna be there. We're gonna be in the building, man. We're gonna be in the
Jamie
building.
Purge will be making his return, I think, on the 28th. I think he's gonna be making his return, man, to APW in Bowling Springs, South Carolina, guys. Trunk or treat, guys.
122 Builders Court.
Yeah, 122 Builders Court, Bowling Springs, South Carolina. The Straight Up Wrestling Show will be there, man, to do our thing. And hey, they got a lot of superstars there, man. Suicide's gonna be there. George Scott's gonna be there, man. Cruiser Lewis is gonna be there. Markeem McQueen's gonna be there, man. Jamie Purge's gonna be there. Then Dump Truck's gonna be there. We got the gangster of wrestling, man. Nick Fury, man. The eye poker doom guy, man. So so many of these guys, man. AJ Frost gonna be there.
Don't forget, man. Don't forget, you got two special people gonna be there too, man. You got two special people, man. You on that Friday night, man. You got TNA/Impact Superstar Suicide gonna be there.
I already named it. My name's Suicide first, man. Okay.
You got Suicide. Okay. And what did you say? Who gonna be the second night? That Saturday night was gonna be there?
No, no.
Michael Myers, man. He gonna face AJ for the championship.
Michael Myers gonna face AJ.
Michael Myers from Halloween.
Okay. Yeah. So hey, they doing it up on the 27th and 28th. So if you're in the vicinity of South Carolina, man, upstate South Carolina, come on out and check it out. Bowling Springs, South Carolina. It's going down, man. It's going down.
Man, yeah.
After we finish, and I tell you what, Jamie Purge and Markeem McQueen, I got some business to take care of. There's some business I gotta take care of. But you know what? You guys will hear about it a little bit later. But hey. This is personal business.
Hey, man. Purge said, "Thank you, sir. I got Cruiser on my mind."
Okay, man. Cruise on your mind. Cruising. What's the song by Smokey Robinson, man? Cruising Chris.
Yeah,
man. All right. Said it's a can't miss show. So which one of them said that, man?
That was Markeem. That was McQueen.
Okay, yeah, no doubt about that. All right, my man Rally Sports says agree. You shouldn't attack fans. All fans shout stuff at wrestlers, part of it. No doubt about that.
Exactly,
man.
No
doubt about it.
That's gonna happen, man.
If you can't take that kind of heat, then you might as well get out of the kitchen. You might as well roll your butt on out of there, and you don't put a pan in the oven. Do not put a doggone pan on the doggone stove, man. Just roll on out. Just keep on moving.
Yeah,
just say, just take you a hot biscuit or whatever to go. But yeah, just get on out of there because you don't deserve to be in there if you can't handle what the fans gonna throw at you.
Exactly, man. Because I mean, ain't no telling what they might say to you, man. What they might do, or you ain't no telling, man. You got to be ready for all kinds of stuff, man.
No doubt.
When the fans, got stuff going on, man, you got to be ready for everything, man.
Yeah, that's true. All right, Rally. All right, Rally says, okay, you got that.
Michael Human.
All right, Michael Human, what's up, Mr. Michael Human? What's up, dog? All right, man. Michael Human says, yes, Michael Myers is going to take AJ Frost down. Going to take it down.
Well, hey, Harry. Now, we've said this before, man. AJ Frost is fighting a killer.
Heck yeah, he is.
Oh, no, Harry. I'm talking about a real killer.
Yeah.
A real killer.
Hey, Michael Myers should be taking on Jackson Sane because Jackson Sane will be there too, guys.
Yeah,
Jackson
he will,
Sane
man.
going to be there.
You know what, man? Hey, man, Harry, you don't know. Hey, man, word is on the street. I heard from my sources. You know, I got a lot of sources, man.
Yeah.
Hey, somebody told me that Michael Myers and Jackson Sane are third cousins, fourth removed.
I believe that. I believe that 100%. Oh my gosh, man! Wow. All right, so we got another Facebook user here.
Yeah, that's Markeem McQueen.
All right, Mr. Mayhem, Markeem Mayhem McQueen. My opponents won't be announced, but just know there is a new Mayhem McQueen in the works. Be on the lookout for the side of Mayhem McQueen, man.
Man, look, so what you saying, man? You saying you ain't shucking and jiving no more?
Yeah. All right, Mayhem. Look, what kind of music you like, man? Let me know, man. I want to work on an original song for you. Jamie Purge is open for you too, man. Hey, I'm an artist. So guys, let me know. Man, I would like to work on a song for you guys, man. Mayhem McQueen. Let me know what you want to do, man. What style you coming out with and stuff like that. I like to work on an original song for you guys, man. You guys need some original music.
So he ain't coming out shucking and jiving like Coco Beware no more, Harry.
Yeah. Shucking the jive tones, man. Hey, Marquis, boy, you had that, boy. Do the hustle.
Hey, that's what he did, man. That's what he did out there, man. That's what he was doing out there.
Yeah, boy, skin tight.
Hey, so they ain't gonna be Marquin's gimmick no more, man. He ain't gonna be doing that no more, Harry.
Man, you need to have Pistol Pez Watley up there, man. You ain't got no picture of him in there, though. But you need to have Pistol Pez, boy. Got that shucking. Boy, that was the real shucking and jiving there, boy. No, Thunderbolt Patterson, boy. That Thunderbolt, boy. Nobody had the shucking and jiving down like him, boy. But yeah, that's what Marquine was doing, man. All right. Facebook user says, hey,
Jamie Purge. No, that's Jamie Purge.
Yeah, Jamie, let me know, man. Jamie, let me know what style of music you like and everything, man. Hey, shoot me something on a direct message or whatever, man. I'll get with you guys, man, and rock you out a couple songs, man. All right, still juking jiving, but much more dangerous. Okay, Marquis, man, let me work on a song for you guys, man.
Still juking and jiving. How you gonna juke and jive and be dangerous? Who you think?
Juking and jiving, man. Juking and jiving. I never seen a dangerous juking jiver. Who you
think he is? Who you think he is? Superfly? Who you think he's Superfly? Dolomite or somebody? But who this man think he is, Harry?
Now, you know, they usually good wrestlers, man, but usually these guys, man, like I say, they are...
He gonna be the next Rocky King, boy.
They like comedy acts, man. Comedy acts, man. Don't call it Rocky King, man. Don't call it Rocky King.
Hey, he gonna be, oh, yeah, I got something for you, I got something for you. Oh, yeah.
If you the next Rocky King, Marquine, your career is done, buddy. I ain't gonna say it's done. You just gonna always lose for the rest of your life.
Hey, that's how you gonna be on the mic talking, boy. I got a big surprise. Oh yeah.
Oh man, that cracked me up, boy.
And Marquine, if you don't know what we're talking about, man, go look
it up, boy. Look it up, man.
Go look up when Rocky King brought in the Junkyard Dog to take out the Four Horsemen. The way that Joker was talking, boy, you will be laughing too once you see it, man. Oh my gosh, you go look it up, man. Rocky King and Junkyard Dog and the Horseman, man. Oh my god,
he probably know about it, man. Because from what I'm reading here, man, it seems like he might know about this. All right, Raleigh says, have you seen everyone famous in the wrestling world like Booker T, Eric Bischoff, Dutch Mantel taking shots at Tony Khan's stupid tweets this week? Yeah, I've seen some of that, man. I seen Booker T took a shot at him. You know, they really not, they just giving their opinion when it comes down to it. Dutch Mantel said he's acting like a 16-year-old. Yes, Dutch Mantel did say laugh out loud. And Dutch, man, I respect Dutch Mantel, Booker T. I did see Eric Bischoff, man, say something about it. You know, I really don't pay attention to him. But, hey, he was right on what he said. You know, Booker T, I mean, Eric Bischoff, he don't take responsibilities for things that happen. But he did not act like a child like what Tony Khan is doing, man. That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense for what he's acting. Pistol Pez is going to be more of him, or it's going to be more of Pistol Pez coming out. Marquine says, okay, so you're going to Pistol Pez, boy. He goes, I'm going to take this soup bone and this soup bone. Take this doggone shell petty bone, boy, whatever, all kind of stuff.
But hey, man, that Joker there, boy.
Chili bean and I'm going to but I was Pistol Pez, boy.
Hey, man, you gonna be chasing. So let me guess. So you gonna be in a feud with Boogie Woogie Man, try to cut off his beard too, huh?
Well, Pistol Pez was the man. Pistol Pez was the man, boy. Pistol Pez. I never forget. I never forget this one, Chris. When Pistol Pez first turned. This right before he became Shaska. Now, you know, I put a short up, but I ended up taking the short down, I think. But Pistol Pez was he was over there with Paul Jones, and he was with the Barbarian. You know, Paul Jones army, he had the Barbarian, and Pistol Pez was with, you know, he didn't have all his crew with him. He didn't have T.J. Khan with him. All that was just the Barbarian. They had Pistol Pez Wiley. Pistol Pez just had joined. And what's name came out there? I forgot that guy's name who came out there. It wasn't Ranger Ross. I thought it was Ranger Ross until I went back and looked at it again. I forgot the other guy came out. And he said, man, what are you doing with the scum and everything? He said, you don't need to be out here with these guys, Pez. He said, man, what are you doing, man? He said, do you need money? He said, man, if you need money, man, all you need to do is ask, man, call. He said, I ain't got much. He said, I got a little, man. I got here's $500. And then Pez looked at him. Pez said, thank you, brother. Pez started counting the money. And next thing you know, Paul Jones and Barbarian just started beating the guy down, man. David Crockett was like, what are y'all guys doing? What are you guys doing? And then he looked at Pez and he said, Pez, he said, aren't you going to help him? And then he said, aren't you going to help? And Pez said, oh, yeah. And Pez put money in his pocket and started stomping Ranger Ross, man, or whoever that dude was. That was a trip. I'll never forget that, boy. I'll never forget
Okay,
that.
and if you want to know what Harry was talking about when he was talking about the jive tones, go look at this. I just posted this link right there. Just go look at what they're talking about.
Is it Pez and Tiger Conway Jr.?
Yes.
Pistol Pez and Tiger Conway Jr., boy. You talking about those jokers right there, boy. They were my boys, boy.
Go look at that link, guys. Go look at that link right there. I just posted. Man.
And yeah.
If y'all don't know who Pistol Pez Whiteley is, Pistol Pez Whiteley is the one that's always talking and sound like he always screaming when he talk. That
yeah, he'll legend, man.
Pez Whiteley, man. But
hey.
go check out that link right there, and you'll see exactly what we're talking about, guys.
Hey, Pez the legend, man. Pez is a legend.
He said he gonna be dancing on them opponents, boy. Dancing on them, boy.
All right, Raleigh says just waiting for him. Cornette's comments on it. Oh, Cornette already. He has like a 30-minute podcast on it, like a 33-minute podcast on all the tweets, man. Comments on it. That will be funny. What he has to say about Tony Khan, and I'm pretty sure Cornette is killing him on it, man. I'm sure he is. Jim Cornette. All right, Mag says, I'm going to look up Rocky King after this show, laugh out loud. Oh, Mag, you don't know who he is? Mag, who he is? Yeah, definitely you need to check out Rocky King. Oh, he's going to look up Rocky King. You probably know who he is. But yeah, Rocky King, man. Oh, we're talking about that part, man.
Yeah, I'm about to,
Man, we're getting off on some stuff, man.
Hey, man, but like I said, this anything goes, guys.
Well, I'll never forget that, boy. I got somebody for you. I'll never forget that.
I was like, this joker can't talk worth a flip, bro.
Look, if it was like 2 or 3 years earlier, man, that would have been great. It would have been perfect because Junkyard Dog was in shape. Great wrestler. Junkyard Dog was out of shape. He was messing with drugs at the time. He looked like a flipping idiot, man. Come on.
Yeah, he did.
He looked like an idiot. And you know, they were supposed to Arn Anderson said they were supposed to do something really big with that. He said they didn't even know. The Horseman, Ric Flair, Ole Anderson, they didn't know that he came out. They didn't know that he was messed up like that when he got there. They already paid him the money, Chris. Dusty and Jim Crockett already had sent him the money.
And that's crazy because he probably
they sent him guaranteed money to get him. I'm like, wow, they didn't do their due diligence, man. They didn't do their due diligence.
And here's the link. I'm getting ready to post it now, guys, of Rocky King and the Horseman. That's the second link.
Oh, yeah. All right, Raleigh says, quick question. Who's your favorite wrestling podcast? Do you listen to them or none? I listen to Jim Cornette, Raleigh. I will listen to Arn Anderson's with what is Ric Flair's son name?
Conrad Thompson.
Conrad Thompson. I'll listen to Arn a little bit.
Who happens to be Conrad Thompson, who just happens to be the most hated podcaster around today in wrestling. People can't stand him.
Yeah, and I do listen to Dutch Mantel. I listen to a couple independent guys. I listen to King Mike or whatever, King Mike's World. I listen to him sometime. And I listen to one other one. I forgot this guy's name. BM Amplified. I do listen to him. He's pretty explosive. He goes crazy. A guy only get like 1 hour sleep, sometimes 2, 3 hours, 4 hours sleep, drink coffee all day. He's crazy. But I do listen to him. He's kind of funny. All right. A Facebook user says, I want to tag with Boogie Woogie before this year up. Okay, is that Marquine?
Say what now?
Is that Marquine McQueen said I want to tag with Boogie Woogie before this year up?
I believe it is, man. I believe it is.
You talking about Boogie Woogie, man? Jimmy Valiant? Oh, come on, man. Wow, dude.
Hey,
wow.
man. Hey, everybody, come on, Harry. Don't knock the man's dream.
No, I ain't knocking it, man. Like I say, Boogie Woogie Man Valiant is a legend, man. He's a legend. Love him to death, man. Hey, this guy made so much flipping money.
Yeah, it's Marquine. It's Marquine.
Promotions back in the day. That
was Marquine said it, yeah.
Wow. But yeah, you're gonna have to be doing most of the work, Marquine.
Yeah, for real. Yeah,
because can't do much.
Because Boogie, all he can give you is a elbow on top of the head and poke you in the eye. That's all you're gonna get from Boogie, boy. That's
who do you think? Rally says, who do you think has a better moonsault, Julia Hart or Tiffany Stratton? Thoughts, Harry, Chris?
That's a good question. I'll be right back, guys.
Julia got a great moonsault. Tiffany, I think, looks good. Julia is incredible with hers. I go with Julia slightly, and that's because she's smaller. She's both of them very athletic, both of them gymnasts, cheerleaders. But I'm gonna go ahead and roll with Julia on that, man. She's quicker. But man, Tiffany's a better wrestler right now. Okay, all right, Rally. When Randy Orton returns, do you think he would challenge his finisher? Will change his finisher, not do RKO anymore because of his bad back. Maybe punt kick instead. Thoughts, Harry, Chris? Probably so. I don't know if he'll be doing that a lot. He probably do it every now and then, RKO. But he said, he needed to stop that because it wasn't good for him no more. It wasn't good for his back and everything. So he's been talked about that. All right, Ray Underwood said little wrestling tribute for you. Do you know that Nick Aldis is the third TNA champion to be general manager in WWE? No, I didn't know that.
No, that I did not know. Wow.
Thank you, man. Thank you. All right, Facebook user, what version of the Horseman you guys think was the most dominant? And Chris gonna agree with this.
That was Purge. That was Jamie Purge.
Oh, Jamie Purge. Okay, Jamie. Chris gonna agree with this. Ric Flair, Arn Anderson, Tully Blanchard, and Barry Windham. That was the most dominant. That was the best faction. Those guys always had all the titles. That was a great tandem there. I know a lot of people like the originals. They like with the one with Ole Anderson in it. A lot of people say that was the best Horseman. That was the best Horseman. No, it wasn't. And the one with Lex Luger that came next, that was a pretty good one.
That was a good one. Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, but it definitely wasn't better than the one Barry Windham was in. When Barry came, man, Barry was, you could say at that time, you could pretty much say Barry Windham was the second best wrestler in the world at that time, next to Ric Flair. Barry Windham was an outstanding wrestler. And I mean, he had like 3 to 5. I think it was 3. He had 3 90-minute draws, 3 90-minute draws with Ric Flair before that. 3 90-minute draw wrestling.
90, you sure? No, it was 60, man. It was 60.
No, 90 minutes, Chris. Don't make me pull out my wrestling books. 90 minutes. He went 90 minutes. They called him the 60-minute man when he went with Ricky Steamboat and stuff like that. He went 90 minutes 3 times with Barry Windham. 90 minutes. 90. He said him and Ricky Steamboat went 90 minutes plenty times before too. But 90 minutes, man, they put it in the wrestling magazines and stuff like that. He went 90 minutes with Barry Windham. 90. Now the Iron Man match, now they stuck with the Iron Man thing with because the first one with the WWE, and that got the most publicity. And they said, okay, Iron Man. They wanted to do that because of what Ric Flair was doing 60-minute matches. Who wants to go 90 minutes in a match, Chris?
90 minutes, but that's over an hour and some change, man.
Him and Barry Windham went 3 times 90 minutes. It was a big deal. But the ones you hearing about is 60 minutes because he went 60 minutes with Ricky Steamboat. He went plenty 60 minutes with Barry Windham. But 90 minutes, him and Barry Windham went 3 times, man. In 1984, I think it was 84, 3 times they went 90 minutes. They had 3 90-minute matches. 3.
That's
crazy. 3. You know, and so everybody got into, I think, the first time, I think it was Bret Hart. Was it Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels or whatever? The 60-minute,
Yeah.
60-minute Iron Man match. The 60-minute Iron Man match. Ric Flair had been in so many Iron Man matches, but they was the first ones. They were so big, they publicized it to everybody. They were able to publicize it and make it real huge. It's just like the WWE made that thing about Hulk Hogan being slammed, by Andre the Giant being slammed by Hulk Hogan. They made it seem like it was the first time it happened, and it had happened before. You know that. It had happened a few years before, but when he slammed him that other time when it was really big or whatever, they publicized it and said, it was just the first time, you know, he had been slammed and stuff like that. Harley Race had slammed him before. You know, it wasn't the first time Blackjack Mulligan slammed him. It wasn't the first time Andre got slammed. They just was the ones who was able to publicize this thing. You know, the NWA did not have the power.
Well, not even that, man. Not even that.
Yeah.
WWE basically said at that time, even though Andre had been slammed a million times before then,
Yeah.
if it didn't happen in WWE, it didn't happen.
It didn't happen. Exactly.
So for a lot of people in the world, that was their first time ever hearing or seeing Andre get picked up. So yeah, man, that was that was something serious. All right.
Yeah, man.
So our Facebook user says, what was it? Says, yeah. Who was it? That was Marquine.
All right, just a moment, Chris.
Marquine says yes. And then Marquine said, I wouldn't mind at all. And then Magnum, job tones remind me of a young Fred Sanford and his friend Bubba.
Oh God.
Oh man, yeah, they were something else, man. They were something else, man. But that's how wrestling was back then for a lot of African American wrestlers, man. You had to, shuck and jive like it was 1974 or something, man. It was crazy back then, man. Will Raleigh Sport, a wrestler just has returned to wrestling after having a baby. Cassie Lee Peyton Royce, she's the WSW champ. I like the Iconics. Glad she's back wrestling. Yeah, I heard that she came back, man, and that's cool, man. That's cool that she was able to come back from having a baby, which is good. Well, I hope she enjoys her motherhood.
Yeah.
Yes, agreed. That was Marquine, and I think that was Marquine again. Said agreed. All right, Jamie Purton said I like Larry and Dean. And then Jamie said Zabisco and Malenko. Okay, that's what I figured you were talking about there, Jamie. And Will Raleigh said, question for you, Harry and Chris. Who do you think doing the best work as a heel at the moment out of these guys? Put them in order 1, 2, 3. Don Callis, Christian Cage, or Dom Mysterio? Dom Mysterio, number 1.
I got to go with Dominic Mysterio, yeah, because of what's going on.
Yeah, what's going on? Dom number 1. Christian Cage, then Don Callis.
Yeah, I can roll with that.
That's the order I'm going with on that.
Yeah, I definitely can roll with that.
And Will Raleigh says he's proud of that question. Okay, cool. And Jamie says Cage first. Ooh, okay, wow, that's interesting. Purge says he'll go with Christian Cage on that first. Okay. That's interesting. Magnum, right on. Thanks for the Rocky King link. Yeah, man. Rocky King was yeah, he didn't talk a lot, and that let me know why he didn't talk a lot on the mic. So yeah, he wasn't one of those guys that that would be like, ooh, he gonna talk me into the arena. He wasn't that guy. He really wasn't that guy. Will Raleigh, in your opinion, who is the most annoying wrestler at the moment? Anyone in WWE, AEW? Mine is QT Marshall and Wheeler Yuta.
Oh gosh, Chris can go with you on that QT Marshall.
Golly, boy, the most annoying.
That was Riddle for Chris.
Oh God, oh yeah, Matt Riddle. Oh Lord, have mercy.
It was Orange Cassidy for me, but not no more. I do not like what's Trent Beretta's partner name? Chuck Taylor. I don't like him.
Yeah, the shoe man. The shoe man.
Yeah, definitely don't like him. I don't know, man. I can pretty much tolerate about anybody. Butch, I'm getting to the point where I can't tolerate. I like Butch, but then I don't like Butch. I'm tired of him just snapping people's fingers. I'm just tired of it. You know, I mean, the guy has some talent, man.
Man, that's like saying you hate yourself for popping folk in the mouth. Man, because that's all you do, pop folk in the mouth.
This dude here, man, I'm just like, over and over again, that's all he does, man. Get on my nerves. Snapping people's doggone extremities, man.
Yeah, but Riddle at the time was the oh my god, Riddle was just the most annoying thing ever, boy. I just couldn't stand it, boy. All right. Will Raleigh. I would put Christian Cage first, then Dom, then Callis third. Okay. Facebook user Jamie Purge says the show is the top heel. Just saying. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Oh, speaking of the show, Jamie, I still want a shirt. I still got a heel. I still want a shirt, man. I still want one of those shirts. Just to let you know. All right.
Okay, they had 3 matches that went 90 minutes, Chris. I'm looking at them right now. Barry Windham, Ric Flair, 1986 on the 4th. And they had one at the Crockett Cup that those two wrestled at the Crockett Cup. I think it was the second Crockett Cup in 1987. They went 90 minutes. They was one of the preliminary because they had 2 matches outside of the tag team matches, and they had another one, Battle of the Belts, that those 2 went 90 minutes. So yeah, they went 3 times. They went 90 minutes. All the rest was 60 minutes. But yeah, okay. 90 flipping minutes they went. Yeah. So the Iron Man match really wasn't. Well, actually, it was matches longer than those 90-minute matches too. But that was between Thesz and Kaniski and people like that. So I'm not gonna get into that. Them jokers wrestled all night long, boy. Kind of like them boxing matches, man. They used to go like 80, 90 rounds sometime back in the day. I think one boxing match went like 7, 8 hours, man. What was it? 9 hours, 16 minutes? The longest boxing match.
Something like that, man.
Yeah, them jokers used to box forever. So just Iron Man back then, man. Can you imagine somebody wrestling that long today?
Man, they would have to work very hard to keep the crowd's attention, man.
Oh, there's no doubt. There's no doubt. Well, you couldn't do it back then. You could keep their attention with a headbutt. I mean, not a head, but a headlock, a doggone a toe spin. It's just all kind of things you could do. That put them in that abdominal stretch. You can have them in an abdominal stretch for 8 minutes, and they still just the fans be like fans be going crazy. Yeah, so it's just different, man. Now you can't do that. You know, you gotta pull all kind of crazy stuff, man. You really do. All right. What else we got here, man?
That was actually the last comment, man, right now. That was the last comment we
had. Man, I just don't like him, Ralph.
Totally, yeah.
I don't know. For me, I feel like him teaming up with Trent Beretta all the time, it holds him back for one thing, and so that annoys me. Trent Beretta is a great wrestler. And it seemed like that he's with Chuck Taylor and he can't get away from that. So, but yeah, now they're trying to put him in some singles matches, but still, they got Trent Beretta. Tony Khan got him losing, so it doesn't really matter. All right, Riley says, sorry, I forgot to say Aubrey Edwards is so annoying because she's so over the top when ref matches. Yeah, a lot of people don't like her. A lot of people think what I just said. Just stop it, Aubrey. The match isn't about you. You're annoying. Yeah, a lot of people don't like Aubrey Edwards, man. And
she takes attention. She takes attention off the wrestlers, man. She takes attention off the wrestlers. Yes, she does. And a lot of people don't. They can't stand that, man.
She's probably the most attention getting referee I've seen since Tommy Young. Tommy Young probably was the best at that, but a lot of people love Tommy Young. Tommy Young they loved him, but. I mean, as far as referees that got attention, it was Tommy Young. I got to throw what's the name in there too. I have to throw Peanut Head in there.
Teddy Long.
Teddy Long, man. Teddy Long was he one of these refs that got a lot of attention. And then of course, what's the name? Lil Nate. definitely got a lot of attention. What's up, hashtag Truth? Mr. Scott Larson is in the
Scott
house.
Larson, what's going on, man? Scott Larson,
all right.
What's
Scott
up?
says, I'm in heaven, straight up wrestling show. Its own popcorn, all popped, and yeah, easy chair. Let's go. Hey, man, we've been going, man. We've been going. I wish you'd been here earlier, Scott, man, but this has been a great show right here. We've been having a lot of fun on this show with a lot of people asking a lot of different questions. And so, man, we definitely not had a great show, but we're glad that you joined the show, Mr. Scott Larson.
Better late than never. Better late than never.
Exactly. We need to get you on the show, man. I want to talk to you, man. I'm coming over the segment. What are you doing, man? I want to start asking people, what are they doing? So definitely like to get you on the show. But my man Scott Larson from hashtag Truth, guys, hey, he's not active on Facebook right now doing anything with his wrestling podcast, but it's still active up on YouTube, man. You can go and check out some of his old podcasts. Got some great shows. My man definitely knows how to get it done. All right, Rally says, thanks. Glad you agree. Hey, no doubt, man. Rally, you have some great takes. A lot of things you say, man, makes a lot of sense. But guys, like I said, keep it coming. Me and Chris, we've been on an hour 40 minutes. Yeah, you're gonna stay on this thing for just a little bit longer here, guys. And we're gonna get off here. We're gonna get off here at least in just a little bit, man.
Yeah,
10 to 20 minutes. We off, man. So like I say, rock on with it. We want to.
If you got any questions, or you got any questions you want to ask real quick or anything, guys, keep them coming in, man. Keep them coming in.
Who's your favorite wrestlers, guys? Who's your favorite? Who's your favorite all-time wrestlers? That's something that me and Chris would like to hear. Who's your favorite all-time wrestler ever? Who are the ones that made you really interested in wrestling? Who are the guys that, or who are the females that really just open up your eyes and you just like, hey, this is something that I got to watch every week. This is something that I need to take time to do. This is something that I don't mind investing my time into. So who are the ones that did that? Jamie, Markeem McQueen, Mayhem McQueen, Jamie Purge, you still on? Hey, what inspired you to become a wrestler, guys? And that's something maybe I should be asking you guys.
And say that for an interview, man. Say it for an interview, man. Say it for an interview.
I saved that for an interview. So, guys, I will definitely do that.
Now, we'll rarely ask a question, man. A lot of big names coming back soon. Adam Cole, Thunder Rosa, and Randy Orton should be good. Yes, but I got a problem with that Will Rally. I got a problem because Adam Cole is at the point now, this guy, if you look at him wrong, he going to get hurt.
Oh, there's no doubt.
He's become injury prone. And I honestly think because he don't take care of himself like he used to when he was in WWE, because in WWE, you have to, because of the rigors of the schedule and the travel and things of that nature, it forces you to take care of yourself a lot more than you would in AEW when you have a lighter schedule. So with Adam Cole coming back, it really doesn't mean a lot to me, man. Thunder Rosa, okay, yes, because she's been needing to come back for a long time, get out of her feelings or whatever, or to bury the hatchet with whoever or whatever she got going on, man. She's been needing to come back, so I'm happy about it. Randy, I'm not even hyped to see. I'm not really hyped to see him.
Look, I'll be happy.
I'll be happy, but I ain't just like losing my mind over it. I'm
like, what are they gonna do with him when he does come back?
Exactly.
I mean, his boy is gone. And I mean, he really had a real life friendship with Matt Riddle. He's gone. So to tell you the truth, Randy, he might not come back. He might not even have the incentive to come back again. Who knows? But I would love to see him when it boils down to it. But yeah, Adam Cole, man, he took the easy way out. He just stopped basically working out, taking care of himself. Mm-hmm. And he's like, man, look, I don't have to do this, what I was doing over there in WWE. And I have to admit, it is hard to get up and work out every day. Chris and I, both athletes, we both played football, man. I'm just going to go ahead and go roll with football. We did other things, but we both played football. And you know how much you got to work out when you're playing football. Man, definitely didn't want to get up there and do that all the time. But hey, it has to be done, man. It has to be done. And even if your schedule is lighter, you still do it because you're a walking billboard for your companies. You just are. You're a walking billboard. And like I say, who wants to see a guy, man, out here who's wrestling that's like 150, 160 pounds, maybe lighter than that. And this, of course, there's wrestling. It's all right for him to be small, but at least be fit, be in shape. Do not be brittle. And that's the thing about it. The guy is brittle. He's injuring himself. And yeah, he done had injuries before, I'm pretty sure, over the years, man. But a lot of times you working out, keeping your body in shape, keeping your body toned and everything, making your bones and your joints stronger by constantly working out is going to help you. But yeah, he decided not to do that. And he's hurt his company, man. And, he's hurt his company by not being there because a lot of fans.
He's one of the top stars, man.
Adam Cole. Exactly.
Will Raleigh, Stone Cold, easy question. Oh, hell yeah. All right. So Stone Cold.
Yeah.
All right. Will Raleigh, Thunder Rosa. My favorite woman in AEW was Saraya. Okay.
Saraya just lost that title Wednesday night. So I just saw that.
Yeah. And I'm glad Hikaru
Shida won.
Yeah,
I'm glad
Shida won it.
Too.
Yep.
I do like Saraya. Hey, I'm impressed with her being able to wrestle. We never thought she would really wrestle again, but she actually put up a good fight in that match. So I will give her credit for that. And then Raleigh says, talking football, I haven't checked if we won yet. My team, Saints.
You don't skip yourself, man. You don't skip the comment, man. I got to highlight.
Adam Cole always injured. That one right there.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry about that, Raleigh. Says agree. Adam Cole always injured. Then Raleigh says talking football. I haven't checked if we won yet. My team, Saints.
I think the Saints did win. I think they did win.
But that's good. That's my mom's favorite team too.
I forgot who they played, but I think they did win.
Yeah, she loves those Saints, man. So cool. All right, Mag says wasn't your regular wrestling fan. I would watch for a while and leave it alone for 6 months because it seems like the same wrestlers were having matches with same people over and over. Yeah, Mag. I understand that. It just really depends. You need to let me know exactly what years you were talking about, or what era you're talking about when it comes down to that. Because
we talking about the 90s, the early 2000s.
Yeah, exactly. I need to know what years you're talking about on that. All right, Raleigh says I'm English. Blast. That's why I like Saraya. Yeah, I know.
Okay.
We know that.
Yeah, we know. We know we know you on the other side of the pond. We know what's up. We know what's up.
Yeah. So hey, you represent your girl, man. Hey, no problem with that, Raleigh. No problem with that at all, man. Man says what brought me back when I was away for 6 months to a year were the NWO, The Rock, CM Punk, MJF. Okay. Cool.
So we talking mid to late 90s.
Late 90s, something like that.
Yeah, mid to late 90s. Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. Well, I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. I mean, if you're talking about the WCW, if you was watching a lot of that, and I know WWE was doing it. WWE has been doing that for a long time. They did it a lot back in the 90s. I know that because they didn't have a lot of talent. They had lost a lot of talent, and whether they didn't want to use guys who got older either. Hulk Hogan got older. Randy Savage got older. They put him up there in the broadcast booth. So they did have a lot of matches. I used to go and watch WWE superstars, and the same guys were wrestling each other over and over again. That did happen, and WCW had got to that too. That gets stale. That gets old. It's repetitive. And it's what is the word you could say? It's lazy booking when it boils down.
Yeah, it is lazy booking.
All right, Raleigh says I watched wrestling since 1990 right through to now. Wow, that's a long time. When I started watching WWF, had Repo Man, Repo Man, Doink the Clown, Duke the Dumpster, Drosy laugh out loud. Wow, man, I don't even want to hear them guys no.
Yeah, that's oh my gosh.
But the Repo Man used to be cracking me up, boy. The joke be hiding behind the Repo Man. Come get your stuff, boy.
Yeah, he did, man. That joker was a trip, boy.
Joke used to crack me up, man. All right. Raleigh says Bam Bam Bigelow, Papa Shango, who of course was the Godfather. Yeah, Papa Shango, boy. Look, I liked him as a Godfather. Used to love that. I thought it was so funny. But I loved him as Papa Shango. But that joker used to be standing there, boy. We're standing there looking at it. And this joker do some kind of voodoo type stuff. They be like, go crazy.
No, when he put that spell on the Ultimate Warrior, boy.
Yeah, man.
I don't know if you remember that or not, Harry.
I remember it, Chris.
Man, they had that joker throwing up all over the place.
Yeah.
I was like, what in the world?
Man, you know what's funny about it though, Chris? As much as I hated the WWE, I remember all this stuff, man. I still will watch it. I remember all this stuff, and it's funny how I can go back. over those years that I didn't watch, and you tell me something that was happening, and I say, I remember watching that. I would go back and watch. I'll be watching wrestling in the 2000s, man. Between 2000 and 2003, 2010, when I was living over there in Greer.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there looking at it, I'm just like shaking my head. But I tell you what basically turned me off, that completely shut it down, was TNA, man. When that ring.
Oh yeah, that's 6. Yes.
Yeah. Then I read about they was going away from that ring, and I came back, and then next thing you know, I saw Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff there. I said, okay, that's it.
Yeah, that was crazy, man. That was crazy.
Yeah, it was. All right, Rally says, remember that faction, Right to Censor, with the most annoying theme song ever, like a siren? I hated those guys. Laugh out loud, man. Look, I don't remember them. I remember the name. I remember them, but I didn't never watch them. So, but I know what you're talking about, though.
I remember that very well, man. That junk used to just tear my nerves up by that siren. Yeah. But yeah, this is what I was talking about, guys, with the Papa Shango Ultimate Warrior thing. I'm about to send a link. Check it out right there, guys.
All right, guys, man. But yeah, we basically gonna get on out of here, guys. It's been fun. Been fun rocking with you guys tonight. Appreciate each and every one of you guys coming in. And before you leave off the bag, we're gonna get to your comments. We're gonna get to some more comments. But before you guys leave off, man, you know what to do, man. If you're on Facebook, hit that like, share, join. If you're on YouTube, hit that like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, ding, ding, ding. So you know when we're on like times like these, and do the same thing if you're on Twitch. And guys, if you over on X, formerly known as Twitter, hit that like, share, tweet, and retweet. And what else, Christopher Burton?
And follow, man. Follow this Fatal Wrestling Show.
Exactly. Hey, Missy Childers, how are you guys doing? We're doing great, Missy. I hope you and your family are doing great. Say hello and man, and much love from Chris and I to each and every one of them, to each and every one of your children over there, and Chris too. But everybody, definitely.
Magnum TA, Ric Flair, and the Bulldog Bob Brown actually got me into wrestling. Watch them Sunday mornings before church on UHF channel. The good old days. Okay.
Who said that?
That was Mag. That was before Missy, man. Yeah, that was before. It was highlighted, man. It was highlighted.
Oh wow, I missed it. I'm sorry, Magnum TA and Ric Flair. Okay, I can understand that. Bulldog Bob Brown, man. Goodness sake, man. You talking about IWA days, man. The IWA actually got me into wrestling. Watched them Sunday mornings before church on some UHF channel. Good old days. Yeah, that's where they used to come on Sunday. I told Danny, our old commentary partner, man, I used to watch wrestling on Sunday mornings. He like, nah, I never came on Sunday mornings, man. Never. Yes, it did. I used to watch it on Sunday mornings. I never forget that. But yeah, I used to love it. All right.
Magnum, this was fun tonight. Have a great evening, guys. Thank you, Mag. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks for watching, man.
Yeah.
Will Raleigh Duke the Dumpster Drosy. Oh my God.
Heck yeah.
That was back wrestling the year, the MLW. Can you believe that? Oh my Lord. Duke the Dumpster.
Wow.
I remember that trash too, boy. Taking out the trash. Oh my God. Oh wow. Yeah, man, you just made my head hurt with that. Oh my gosh. That was
all right. Riley says I watch UK wrestling. John Haystacks, Big Daddy. Okay, Big Daddy, John Haystacks, Calhoun.
Yeah.
All right. But yeah, that's a big dude. That was a huge guy. But yeah, guys, we appreciate each and every one of you coming in. All our Facebook users, our friend Missy Childers, my man Jamie Purr, and Queen, Michael Human coming through. Definitely appreciate everybody.
Scott Larson coming in. Larson on
#Truth. Everybody coming in with us. Yeah, Wesley Flasky over there on Facebook, and of course all our family, man, our big family over here on YouTube, man. But we appreciate each and every one of you guys coming on, man. And hey, like we always say, we couldn't do the show without you. Without you, we have no show. We have no show. Chris and I be talking to air. We don't like talking to air, guys. We like talking to people. You know, we like representing, talking to people. But hey, there's a lot of things going on in the world of professional wrestling, guys, and Chris and I, we're just happy to be part of it. But I tell you what, we'll see each and every one of you guys tonight. But we're going to get this last question out of here before we go. My man Raleigh says, sorry, laugh out loud. Raleigh says, quick question. How good is Minnesota Vikings? Ivar doing that moonsault is awesome. Yeah, man.
Yeah, he is, man. He is.
What's so incredible about him, man, because I know Eric is out. Eric, they say he got hurt in wrestling, but he might have got hurt in one of those football games before wrestling match or whatever. But man, one thing I like about Ivar, he's still able to do that moonsault after a football game, man. And he practiced all week, and then he comes on Friday night SmackDown, and then he's beating down Kofi, and he's beating down
Monday Night Raw or something. Yeah, so
yeah. I mean, so this guy, man, is awesome, athletic, and hey, I'm shocked they let him still run with his own football contract, man, and wrestle too. But hey, you got to do what you got to do, man. Hey, he's a Viking, man. He's making that cash. All right. Raleigh says, do you agree? Last question. Thanks, Chris. Yeah, man. Yeah, he does an awesome moonsault. The guy is incredible. He's incredible. And Chris have been on those guys for a long time. Chris has really pushed those guys. He likes them a lot. He is great for a big guy. So good. No doubt about that, Raleigh. But guys,
and like I said, and what makes them so unique, real quick, guys, what makes them so unique, man, it's like Eric, the smaller one, he's the powerhouse. And you would think Ivar would be the powerhouse, but Ivar is the high flyer, and he's the bigger of the two.
Oh, yeah.
It's the complete opposite. And you're just like, what? How does that work? But yeah, that's, hey. Yeah,
Raleigh cracking up. And Jeff Samuel said, oh, shoot, sup, Chris and Harry. Harry, your favorite word. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Jeff, man, I wish you was on a little bit earlier, man. We talked about a whole bunch of things, man. We had a great night. Yeah. But Jeff, go back and check the show out, man.
Yeah, check the show out, man. Check it out.
All right, Jeff Samuel said, let me white pie. Let me talk to you. Man, he came on and said some crap like that. Boy, LA Knight came on and said, boy, let me I got some guys out there I want to talk to, but Harry and Chris, let me talk to you. White only pies. Boy, you say something like that, man. I'll flip out, boy. I die laughing, boy.
Man, you and me both, man. That would be hilarious.
Put it on the map, boy. Go to the White Only Pies, boy. Go check out the Straight Up Wrestling Show, White Only Pies. Yeah, boy. We get some stuff like that, boy. Yeah, he said I would have got me a White Only Pie. Yeah. Boy, me and Chris, boy. Speaking of them pies, we got to get out there and get some more of them pies. But
yeah, we do. Yeah, we do, man. Yeah, we do, man.
All right. Yeah, definitely appreciate that.
Yeah, definitely go check it out, man. You'll check it out, man. But guys, hey, we've been on here almost 2 hours, guys. Thank you, guys, man. Because I ain't gonna lie, I gotta get ready for bed. I gotta go to work in the morning.
Yeah, he definitely gotta go to work. But it's been fun, man.
Yeah, it's been fun, guys. We appreciate it, man. And hey, like I said, we just came on to talk some wrestling, see what you guys was thinking, what was on your mind. You can ask us questions. We ask you questions. Just having a general, interaction with you guys, man. We thank y'all, everybody, and thank everybody for joining in, man. We're gonna get Jeff Samuel's last comment, and then we're gonna get out of here, guys.
Heck yeah.
Jeff Samuel, Harry and Chris, you hear WWE's there and talk to Mickey James, cause Nick Aldis, yes. I think Will Riley brought that up earlier.
Yes, he did.
But yeah, she is possibly looking into it. Because technically she is a WWE legend in a way. She's not under a Legends contract, but she is a WWE legend. So yes. And it makes sense. She wants to be with her husband. I get it. I completely get it. So
no doubt.
It makes sense. All right, guys. But like I said, man, that's gonna be it for the show tonight, guys. Thank y'all for tuning in. We appreciate everybody that tuned in on YouTube, everybody that tuned in on Facebook. Thank you, guys, man. And if you didn't get to watch it, guys, go back and check it out. All right, go back.
Yeah, and we recommend this show, guys. We had fun. This is probably one of our funnest shows in a while, man. Because, like I said, we do a lot of lives and things like that. But very rarely that Chris and I get to do it together where we're not just being live. I do a lot of other things. Try to do some things without being live. Do some other shows. But usually Chris is at work or something like that, or he got something else going on. So I'll come on and I'll do some other things. So definitely go back and check this out. And then, like I say, go and check out some other things that we've done on the podcast, man. This past week, But yeah, check out some of those shorts. Don't forget our shorts, man. Short section.
Yes.
Definitely go and enjoy those shorts because I definitely think you would like it, man. But outside of all that, man, we definitely are out of here. Jeff Samuel said, "See you tomorrow." Going to defend the IC belt, Rhea versus Shayna. Definitely, Jeff Samuel.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys tomorrow, man. But hey, I'm going. I got the countdown, 47-48. So we got 10 seconds, man, before that 2-hour mark. But we are definitely out of here, guys. We will see you later. Have a good night. Peace. Stay straight up.
Stay straight up.